Mid-Atlantic man Greg Joseph ready to get this one started. And off we go from Nashville. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
Here we go. Check 24. He's checking.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. On second down, a run with Breida.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Mike, 55. One, Omaha.
On first down, here's Breida.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48, and they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual-type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. On second down, here's Henry. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. This is caught, and he's brought down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. Watch out. Look at me. Door. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. He's coming. Double up.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
That's a really alert defense there, because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a...
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Jonnu Smith there to make the grab, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Greg Joseph on for the extra point. And this is good. Our score, 7-0 Tennessee.
Makes the score Titans 7, 49ers nothing. Greg
Joseph now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Well, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
First down, 49ers.
That's all right. Hey, switch gears. Watch twist.
Garoppolo gives to Breida, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now on 2nd and 13. Garoppolo, that's going to be caught by Samuel, and he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
Watch the twist.
On 1st down, Garoppolo. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here we go.
Garoppolo, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. From the 16, Garoppolo. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle there to make the grab, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agreed totally. Excellent bounce-back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at the 45. Derrick Henry. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a 1st down. His first carry of their 2nd drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their 1st drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
50 seconds to Mike.
Get that. Hey, lock it. Get that.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill completes it to Davis. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Henry. And he'll go down at the 28. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that 1st down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Fair.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Niners' 29-yard line.
Check 25. Get it.
On 2nd and 11 now. Tannehill. This will be caught by Brown. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 17-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
Kill.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Joseph now to have the PAT. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6.
49ers 6.
Joseph now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And now the clock reads precisely 1 minute to go in the half. You want to run the 1-minute offense? This is a good test right here.
It certainly is, and definitely not a time to think about kneeling and going into the half. This is a chance to attack a little bit, but not having to get everything in one shot either. 10 yards here, 15 there. Work the sidelines, work the clock, give yourself a chance for at least a field goal going into the half.
First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
11.
Once again, they run with Breida on first down. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They run with Breida. And an alley to run. He won't go down. There he goes right side. Touchdown, 49ers. Matt Breida, 48 yards. As his guys have cut the lead down to 2.
Yeah.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And that one goes virtually nowhere. Tried to fake extra point, but nothing comes of it. Or they're down only 1 score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And the Titans are going to recover the football. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Got a man. It's Brown. And he gets it down to the 32. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Tannehill on the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. It's caught by Davis. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
2nd and 3 at the 25-yard line.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Now Greg Joseph for the field goal try. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. The kick by Joseph is good. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
The Niners take over.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now
the Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
On second down, it's Henry. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Check three.
This is Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll run with Henry. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense because in a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Here we go. 70, Indy.
Here we go, D. Here I come. Kill.
Under 10, 10. Deep grip.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
60 outlaw. Go.
On 2nd and 12, Tannehill nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
60-or.
And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Well, CD, with the end of the season comes the announcement of the All-Pro team, and everybody was like, wait a second, Christian McCaffrey's listed twice. Is that a mistake? No, he got it both at running back and flex. Pretty impressive.
Very impressive because I think a lot of people thought that if you have a running back and a flex position, that maybe Christian McCaffrey would go into the flex because he catches the ball so well, and you would go ahead and elevate the big guy out of Tennessee, Derrick Henry, to the all-pro running back. Henry ends up being a second-team guy, but McCaffrey deserves being first-team running back as well as first-team flex. He had a tremendous, spectacular year.
And as you might imagine, Baltimore leads the way. 5 players named to the all-pro selection. Of course, leading the way for them, the quarterback Lamar Jackson.
Yes, and rightly so, and I fully expect him to be named the MVP when we get to NFL honors right before the Super Bowl. He's going to sweep all of those, and he deserves it. Carried that team throughout the season and got better in their bigger games.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Matt Breida, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Now Garoppolo. And that is caught for the 2 points. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the ending, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And a busy night for Henry continues. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down, Titans, gain of 12. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now it's Henry. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on second down, Tannehill. They will find Davis. That's complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. On first down, it's Tannehill. Over the middle here to Brown. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A gain of 6 there on first. Looking to throw again on second down. Tannehill firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down at the 28. That one a first down pickup of 8. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a first down in field goal range already. On first down, Henry. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Tannehill. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. But now it's third down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. Tannehill in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll run it again with Henry. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. That'll be taken in the end zone. And with time of factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat-and-mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
54, right there. 54, Mike. Pick it up.
Back to throw. Now a desperate. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down.
Just like that.
13.
Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Derrick Henry all alone. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play.